Sorry. Hello?
I think internet, I think wrong.
I'm so sorry about that. Can you open your camera? Your camera?
Okay.
Alright. I'm so sorry about that. My what do you call this? My Skype is accidentally signed out. Okay, I'm so sorry. So let's continue. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. So here. So we stop in here. Okay, so here. So now my other question earlier is that okay, who here? Who plays roles on stage? Okay, so this is my question. So who plays roles on stage?
Ah, they are choice choice the pillar work.
Mm-hmm. Okay, as you can observe in here, you can find the answer in this sentence. So who plays roles on stage?
Say, uh, who
Who plays roles on stage?
um you are uh, I am
All right.
actor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very good. So my question is who plays roles on stage? So what
Yeah,
is your answer?
an actor. Yeah, and only an actor plays the role on a stage.
Okay, very good. So can you please read this one again? Roles.
Roles,
Roles.
roles.
Okay, very good. So can you please read again the answer?
Uh, who plays roles on stage?
Okay, so
An actor plays roles on stage.
okay, very good, Chick. So that is the person who plays roles on stage. So I mean, the actor plays roles on the stage. Okay, so can you please read again these sentences in here?
Uh, who play roles on stage? Who play roles on stage?
Mm-hmm.
An actor plays roles on stage.
Okay, very good. So can you please read all of the sentences in here and the story before we proceed?
Uh,
Okay.
sorry.
Oh,
Who
all right. Can you wait? I'm so sorry. I was not able to share my screen, I guess. Okay, let me just share my screen. I'm so sorry for that.
I can see. I can see.
Okay, now here.
Oh,
So,
okay.
mm-hmm. This one, can you see now?
Yeah.
Oh,
An actor plays roles on stage or in the movies. Yeah. Who play roles on the stage? An actor roles. An actor plays roles on stage in
uh,
in the movie. In the movie.
okay, very good. So, can you please continue this one?
Yeah. Who uh,
You,
uh, who
you,
who
this one. You could drive this one.
you could drive
Mm-hmm.
a taxi or be the pilot of an airplane.
Okay, very good. Can you please read this one again? Could.
Could could
Could. Mm-hmm. Okay, very good. So can you please read again the sentence?
you could drive a taxi or be the pilot of an airplane.
Okay, very good. So do you have any question about these sentences in here?
An actor plays roles on stage of, or in the movies. You could drive a taxi or be the pilot of an airplane.
Okay, very good, Chuk. So now let us proceed to the next sentences. Okay, let me just let you listen to the audio.
What kinds of things do you like to do? You might want to be a sales clerk in a store.
All right. So one more time.
What kinds of things do you like to do? You might want to be a sales clerk in a store.
Okay. So now, Joe, can you please read the sentences in here?
Yeah. What kind of things do you like to do? You might want to be a clerk in a store.
Okay, very good. So, what kinds of things do you like to do? You might want to be a sales clerk in a store. So, can you please read this one again? Kinds.
Kinds.
Okay, this one might.
Might.
Okay, this one sales clerk.
Sales clerk.
Okay, very good. So, can you please read again the sentences in here?
What kinds of things do you like to do? You
Mhm.
might want to be a sales clerk in a store.
Okay, very good. So, now my questions are who works in a store?
Yeah. You might want to be a sales clerk in a store.
Okay, very good. So, my questions earlier is who works in a store? Here.
Yeah.
Who works in
Store.
a store? Yeah, right. So that is my question. So you can also answer this way, Chuk. So a sales clerk, you can also answer this way. A sales clerk, oh, just a sales clerk works in a store. Okay, you can also answer this way. Okay, so my question is, who works in a store? So can you please read this answer?
A sales clerk works in a store.
Okay, very good. One more time. A sales clerk works in a store.
A sales a seller a seller clerk works in a store.
Okay, very good. One more time. This one. Sales.
Sales a
Okay.
sales clerk
mhm,
works in a store. Sales.
Okay. Perfect. So that's great. So a sales clerk works in a store. So that is your answer on this question. Okay, I'll ask you again. Who works in a store?
A sellers a sales clerk works in a store.
Okay, very good, chick. So now another question here. Um, Um, does a sales clerk work in a store? Okay, does a sales clerk work in a store?
You may want to be a sales clerk in a store.
Okay, okay, here. All right, thank you so much for that, Juke. So my question earlier is, does a sales clerk works in a store?
Yeah.
Does a sales clerk works in a store? So this is my question. So what is your answer? Is it a yes or no? Does a sales clerk works in a store?
Yeah. Does a sales clerk works in a store? Does a sales clerk work in a store?
Okay, very good. So what is your answer?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh,
yes or no?
no. No.
Mhm. Are you sure?
A
Are you
sales.
sure that it is a no? That if does a sales clerk works in a store?
Yeah.
So where
Does
does a sales clerk work?
uh, does a sales clerk works in a store?
Okay, very good. So your answer in here is a yes, right? Because you said that a sales clerk works in a store. So
Yeah.
so the question in here is, does a sales clerk works in a store? So your answer is a yes. Yes, so you're going to answer this one as a yes. Yes, yes. A sales clerk work in
Yes, yeah, yes, of course.
a
A sales
store.
sales clerk works in a store.
Okay, very good. So that is your answer to that question. Okay, so you're going to say yes. If I asked you, does a sales clerk works in a store? So you are going to say yes. A sales clerk works in a store. Okay, can you please read this question and the answer?
Yeah. Uh, the the sales clerk works in a store. Yes, a sales clerk works in a store.
Okay, very good, Chick. So do you have any question about this what do you call this answer in this? Do you have any question about this?
Uh, no,
Okay, let us now proceed. Okay, so here on the last sentences in here, I'll let you listen. All right,
Maybe you are good at a sport. You could be a baseball player or a hockey player.
all right. So one more time.
Maybe you are good at a sport. You could be a baseball player or a hockey player.
All right. Okay, Chu, can you please read the sentences in here?
maybe you are good at a sport. You could be a player or a hockey player.
Okay, very good. So maybe you are a good at sport. You could be a baseball player or a hockey player. Okay, can you please read this one again? Baseball.
Baseball,
Okay. Very good. How about this one? Hockey.
hockey,
Okay,
hockey.
so can you please read again the whole sentences?
Yeah, yeah. Maybe you are good at a sport. You could be a baseball player or a hockey player.
Okay, very good, Chick. So now my questions are, um, how? I mean, let me just rephrase. Could you be a baseball player?
Yeah,
Okay, very good. And another question: should you be good at sport? Let me rephrase again. Okay, here. Should you be good at sport to be a sales clerk?
maybe you are good at a sport.
Okay. So if you are a sales clerk, or let me just say that if you want to be a sales clerk,
Yeah,
okay, if you would like to be a sales clerk, would that be, or shall we say, is that needed to be a good at sport, or do you want? I mean, let me rephrase again. Okay, I'm so sorry. Okay, here. Okay, my question is, um, should you be a good at sport if you want to be a sales clerk?
yeah,
hmm Okay, your answer is yes. Okay,
yeah.
okay. So here, okay, here. If you want to be a baseball player or a hockey player, you should be good at sport. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, because you are not going to be, or you will not going to know how to play this baseball player or a hockey player if you don't know how to play this one, right?
yeah,
So, for you to play a baseball or a hockey, you should be good at sport. All right?
yeah.
Oh,
Uh,
mm-hmm. All
maybe
right.
you are good.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you
Yes.
are good at a sport. A sport.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. So, do you have any question about these last sentences in here?
Yeah. Maybe you are good at a sport. You could be a baseball player or a hockey player.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Do you have any question about this story?
No.
Okay. So, Right. So, okay, Chuk, I guess it's almost time. So,
Yeah.
but before we end the class, by the way, are you okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I am okay.
Okay, that's great.
Joy.
So, before we end the class, can you share on what you have learned for today?
Yeah. Okay.
Can you share on what you have learned?
Uh, where, who was it a store?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, a sales clerk was in a store. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Sales clerk works in a store. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Sales clerk works in a store.
Yeah. Very good. So, how many jobs did you see on this story? Can you mention those jobs that you see
Yeah,
in here?
many. Yeah, there are many different jobs that you can choose from.
Okay, so what are those jobs? Can you mention?
Yeah, uh, an an uh, an actor.
Okay, very good. That is one job. Another one. What job can you see in here?
Yeah, you can be a doctor
Okay, very
or a
good.
nurse in a
Mhm.
hospital. You could work in a hospital or doctor's office.
All right. Okay, very good, Chuk. So, okay, thank you so much for that. Okay, for the feedback, you're actually good in the intonation, but with the pronunciation, there are some words that you have mispronounced, right? So I know that you are aware of that. Just like this one. Can you please read this one? Firefighter.
Uh, firefighter,
Okay, very good. What
firefighter,
this one? Fires.
fire, fires,
Okay. Perfect. What else? Let me find in here. This one. Choose.
tools, tools.
Okay, very good. What else? So, I guess that is all for today. Okay, so thank you so much, Chuk, for your time. I really did enjoy having a class with you. And see you on Wednesday, okay? And to just do what you want to do, and because you're going to end our class for now, okay? Bye bye, Chuk. Thank you
Thank
so
you, my teacher.
much.
See you later.
Okay, thank you also. See you. Bye
Thank you
bye.
so much, my teacher.
Thank you also. Bye.
Have a nice day.
You too.